Greetings, I am Lies.
And I am Scandal.
And let's play a game together.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we're back. We had some questions in the last one, but it's not as if we ever have any questions about this game at all.
Oh, never. Not even slightly.
I don't think the very crux of our playthrough has been Nerd being confused and asking questions. Which honestly, okay, so Nerd themselves knows very little about Julian and Astra's relationship, only that it existed conceptually, they knew each other.
Right.
So I feel like Nerd would be like, right here, Julian, what were you apologizing for?
I was also going to say, too, that in regards to how the story works, it's largely just implication.
Right.
Even as much as we know for the outside of that it's been confirmed by the people who wrote the story of going like, yeah, they were involved, and I'm like, that's cool. However, again, implications, so...
Like, Nerd knows nothing about it, except for that they knew each other, which is a form of relationship, and especially if someone we've just met is apparently our friend, then they definitely had a relationship. It just, whatever kind it was, we don't know. But I feel like Nerd would have been really lost during that conversation, and I'm like, was there a premium scene we skipped somewhere that would have given us information about Julian and Astra? Because that feels like, as a character, that scene would have been mystifying. Like, I support you, and I appreciate this is happening, but yet nothing. It feels like a weird time for it to happen, something I have no connection to right in front of me.
And that's fine. Some things don't have to be about you.
They don't have to
that.
be.
The biggest thing that I keep bringing into, though, as well, is that it really is largely about the other characters, and you're just supposed to be like, yes, they're hot and pretty and having an experience over there.
And
and it's weird to kind of just be like, I don't really feel involved much in this game at all, even though, strangely enough, it's supposed to be about the player.
Right?
Like...
And that's the thing I was getting to, is this game about the MC at all?
Alright?
Alright. Julian?
But then again, if you're supposed to be able to insert anybody into this role, and they can do certainly things that I don't know. Like, it's one of those things that get interesting. What?
I'm proud of you.
For what?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh no, wait, I do know. For not running after Astra to go through the door to get back to the normal world. No, you were trying to escape the normal world to be here. Proud of you for speaking. I'm so proud of you for speaking and saying something that you seem to really feel that you needed to say.
I mean, again, so I feel like this moment would mean more if basically you built up to it better. Because this is a thing of going like, oh, I'm proud of you because I've watched you basically actually have an actively shitty relationship with Astra. And going, I like Astra. Astra is my friend, except that we barely know him in this route.
But we assume we know him a lot.
Right.
So,
bless. Red hammers.
Damn it! Aha! Sorry, Jesus. Okay, so I feel like it's fine to assume that our MC knows Astra really well.
Yes.
Even though we can't assume that about anyone else, and we honestly, canonically, don't know anyone else except for what we've learned in the game.
Yes.
So anyway,
and then in regards to that, it'd be like this would be more interesting because you're going, okay, what I'm trying to do is trying to get two people who seem to like each other or knew each other to at least get along, or at least just apologize or move on. Like, I'm like, there's any number of options. Like, I feel like this moment is not...
Also, it doesn't seem like Julian's been angry at Astra ever. It's always like he's awkward and afraid of him. Like, we've been like, Julian's terrified of Astra the whole time. Yeah. And then Julian's like, I'm sorry, are you apologizing for being afraid of him as far as our context is concerned?
Right?
That was weird. Okay.
Like, yeah, this doesn't work well for
I'm
me.
proud of you.
Yeah,
good answer. I know how hard it's been for you to accept his help.
Oh!
Because of people's help.
Yes.
Okay, to accept anyone's help. Okay. So I'm proud of you.
Though honestly, okay, so that was actually the other thing that I was kind of thinking this was about, was going like, it's really neat that you're able to, finally the thing that we've been, like, you and I were going, okay, so this whole thing is focusing on Julian, and the whole point that we, as far as we can gather with the game, is they're trying to tell you that you need to encourage Julian to stop being self-focused and stop being self-centered, because remember
I haven't come up with that conclusion.
No, we talked about...
You had talked to me about it in reference to additional materials, and that's it. Like, we talked about
that in terms of choices, because we've had that discussion about, like, really making different choices, and we were like, it seems like what they're trying to get us to do is to try to encourage Julian to stop being a self-centered bastard.
I mean, to try to get him to be more, like, community-focused, I guess. Yeah, okay.
Instead of on himself, which is what I said. That's why I'm like,
I understood you differently, I apologize. I would say, yes, we have been trying to get Julian to stop being a fucking loner.
Yeah.
I would say, but not to, I was not getting it with work on himself. Like, I was like, that sounds like something else.
No,
Anyway, but yeah, so there's an experience of going, we're like, hey, you're finally willing to ask for and participate and help because you've been refusing any possible help the entire time, including my own, which you've promised to not do, and on and on. Anyway.
Right?
He cracks a smile, then, looking fondly at me.
You taught me that, Nerd.
Have I ever asked for help? I know you've given it a lot, and I've accepted it a lot, but have I ever asked? It's okay.
Oh, shit. With you as my example, I feel like I could do anything. Hang on. Really, when has Nerd really asked for a lot of help? Without it, like, especially because it's not, like, directly, I'm asking for help.
I mean, even when we found that, went searching the Scourge and met, Muriel, there wasn't an experience of, Muriel, I need your help. It was, what can you tell me about? It was more investigative, I felt, than it was I need your assistance. But, because I don't remember a lot of scenes of, can you help me, will you help me, please help us, please help me.
Right. And also us really talking about going, it's really important that we do this thing. Like, I remember us, like I said, sort of shitting on Julian, being like, dude, you need to ask for help.
And you need to work with other people. We cannot do this alone. I myself have thought of absolutely everything. By yourself in a void. Do you know that other minds can think of things other than you? What?
Excuse me?
I say, anyway,
I really need to know what you're talking about.
I feel like I could do anything. Like not go down a zip line.
Hey. What? Hey.
He doesn't finish his sentence before the door swings open again.
Holy crap. They're all, like, right there, just waiting.
Well,
playing cards.
Time travels differently, except for what I'm going here is, that means that suddenly time is traveling way faster in the main realm, because we talk for about 30 seconds and he's back with everyone. I'm like, whoa, time is racing by there. Took me an hour and a half to gather everyone up. How have you been? That was about 30 seconds. Asra, do you think the time balance is okay? Sounds good.
Especially considering most of time people, it tends to go the reverse, not the other way around.
Yeah, that's what Death said and the stars said and you've said before.
Yeah, something's weird. Anyway.
Something's wrong. Okay, so he doesn't finish his sentence before the door swings open again. And a red-headed blur barrels through and crashes into him.
Oh, look. Hi, Portia.
Okay. What if Astra's just going around and each one of them, when he sees them, just pop and flings them through the door and then keeps walking? Like an edgelord, just sweeping through the castle, grabs one of them, flings them through a magic door, keeps walking.
Oh, it's you. Yeet!
Okay, so, Draconushi.
Fling!
Draconushi has designed this, AU wherein Astra is a total edgelord, like one of the courtiers kind of thing.
Right.
And just imagine him just like, I am in charge of everything, just plowing, like parting the waves of the party, looking for these people, and just flinging them through this magic door as it appears. Like you get this wizard walks up to you, like just pop, the door appears. They grab this person, throw them through it, door is gone. Everyone, whoa. Keeps walking. You're all basic.
Hello, bitches.
Anyway, it works really well with the way he's dressed now. Anyway, he's
yeah.
just sweeping in. He's basically, what was Nadia's mom's name in Brave? I don't know, that thing where you walk through the crowd and party just because your energy is so strong.
Nadia's mom?
Not Nadia. God damn. Sorry, in Brave, the main character's got a name that my dyslexic brain is going, Nadia? And I'm going,
Merida?
No. Yeah, see? Because it's Ida.
Wow!
This is how dyslexia works when you store names as words so you can recognize them on a page. So, in my dyslexic brain, when I learn a character's name, if it's written down, I work really hard to commit the visual of it written down to memory, so that I can read it if I see it again and know what it is and who they are. And so sometimes when I think of a person by their name, they get crossed in my head just like any kind of dyslexic moment. Anyway, barrels through and crashes into him. Falls on the sand. Boof.
Iria, you jerk! This is the last time I let you go heading off on adventures without me!
Why aren't you wearing your ball gown like everyone else?
Shh! Don't ask questions! Needed to change.
Oh, okay, you had to go, you probably had to go back to work because so many things needed done. It's okay.
Also, wasn't Nadia's costume literally just a cat mask?
Oh, you mean Portia's? I mean,
fuck! Now I get it! Portia! Wasn't Portia's costume literally just a cat mask?
But she had the bow all up on the top and her hair done a little differently.
But it really wasn't...
Like, she didn't have a full-ass costume. No, she didn't. So she's like, mask, yeet, and now my clothes are normal.
And I fixed my hair, it's fine.
I guess.
Running off somewhere so cool! Yes!
She's like, I'm so angry. It's so pretty.
Oh my god.
God, this would be an amazing moment to be animated. Just her crashing into him. I start yelling at you and then just taking the scenery more and more and more and taper off. Whoa. She lets go of him and takes 2 running steps towards the sparkling ocean. Hang on. Did Astra throw your body through the door, or did he do the ritual sitting down thing and is your body back in the main realm?
Who knows?
I need to know, because that means time's going by even faster if he's actually having you all sit down and meditate to come here. Just need to know. Okay, it's fine. Sparkling ocean. I then jolts to a halt as Mazelinka grabs the back of her shirt. But I didn't see Mazelinka come through the door.
Because we were watching
I was watching Portia, okay.
Which is fine.
And not so fast, Pasha. What did I say about going off by yourself? Did you go to the party too? Is that what you wore?
Wow.
You are just an icon in all cases.
Pasha! Mazelinka! You came! And time to do the hoop scoot! Yeah!
Beaming, Julian scoops Portia and Mazelinka into a hug, then reels me in too. He lifts all 3 of us off the ground like puppies, wiggles back and forth, shakes back and forth with all of us dangly legs, because we're similar heights.
Because we're all tiny.
We're all tiny. Julian, I have arms for days, scoops us all in. No. Every one of us dangle footies.
Also, wait.
What?
It actually occurs to me going, what if that's also like his thing of going like, no, I really must take care of you, because you also remind me of my sister.
You're somewhere between Astra and my sister, and it's really confusing.
You're my dad, sis.
Hey, my date sis?
My date sis? Oh, that's your dad. That was my date. See,
I told you it's confusing.
It is confusing!
It's really, you're right!
You're correct! Confusion!
Alright, gets a button, puts it on us, confusing. We're like, it's very pretty and appropriate.
That's exactly what you deserve to have. Oh, also, puts on a day then.
Okay.
Sticker.
Yes. We have 2 buttons now. Astra, I have bling.
Astra. Oh, God.
Alright, then he reels me in too. We're all squashed together in a tangle of elbows and hair and laughter.
Because somehow somebody has ridiculous amounts of hair. But we're not going to mention Mazelinka's, like, veil head covering.
Because she probably has fabulous hair that is not for you. Because it is not for you.
Right. But I'm like, well, we're not going to mention is that. We're going to mention hair. The only one who's really got a lot of hair is Portia. I mean, Julian is like a hedgehog on crack, I think.
Well, and our hair is all contained because we always have it braided for the most part.
Right?
Like, yeah. So, anyway, laughter.
Laughter. Of course we came! As if anyone could keep us away!
Now here's the question. Why specifically a tangle of hair? That seems random and unusual.
Because I guess the hair is big and poofy. And particularly I've noticed, like, with redheads, people really like having the mass of messy hair. They're Merida. They're supposed to be the Merida family.
Yeah.
Because of all the hair. And I'm like, that's...
But everybody
an interesting, actually, stereotype in relation to redheads, actually, that I've noticed.
But their entire character is about their hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. It's almost like redheads are uncommon.
And therefore, people find them very interesting.
Somebody going, gingers are evil!
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Okay, now I'm just like, okay, so if you go to Tangled, and you picture the Stabbington brothers with amazing, wild barbarian hair, instead of shaved heads, you know, like or the really short cropped hair, you know?
The military haircuts?
Yeah, with their sideburns, but instead just like the massive cliche, you know, unstrung, curly Viking hair. Yeah, they would look amazing. Alright, but that would change their characters completely as well.
I know, because character designers have this thing of going, I have to be able to convey exactly who you are by visuals alone.
Which means you have a lot of visual tropes everywhere. And everyone go, I can read who that character is, I'm amazing. And you're like, yeah, well, that character has been that character 1,000 times before. But I'm glad you're excited.
Yes.
Alright, we came, who would keep us away?
Oh, before I forget.
Your cat is death.
What?
Oh, nothing, it's okay.
Also, we ran into the star, and they reminded me of you a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
You guys would be great friends, I think.
Astra said to tell you he's still looking for Dr. Satranava.
Why are we looking for Dr. Satranava?
I thought he was looking for my friends.
And why are they coming here? I know you asked for them. Julian, Why did you ask for Dr. Satranava?
It's okay. Shh. We're gonna find Dr. Satranava. You'll be alright.
Okay.
And he told you everything, right? Even the bit about stopping the devil.
I haven't even greeted Pasha in this scene.
Nope.
I just...
And neither Mazelinka.
I got squished into a hug, but it's not like it was laughing, giggling, and greetings. It was hair and arms and squishing.
Yeah.
So I haven't spoken to either of these people since they've arrived.
Nope.
That feels weird. Nerd is so quiet. Devil schmevel. I got... Oh my god. If that god bitch tries to lay a finger on any of you, he'll answer to me, and I will get the bigger spoon.
I don't need a bigger spoon.
I don't even need a bigger spoon.
I have more than enough spoon.
More than enough spoon. On the other hand, suddenly, you're like, her head covering is wonderful, and then she just reaches behind herself and pulls it over like trench coat style, shows an array of spoons, like the people selling, right, like the dudes selling watches illicitly in the cartoons, and just is like, but I will equip all of you with spoons.
You're lucky.
Yeah, she's just like, but every one of you will also get a spoon. And they're like, ooh, nerd. Ooh, I like that one.
Hi. Ooh, there's the spoon.
It is that spoon. Anyway, answer to me. I love the idea that she equips all of them with spoons from her secret spoon stash. Like, that'd be so good.
Oh my god, it's not a porn stash.
Or a mustache.
It's a spoon stash.
It's a spoon stash.
I'm fine. Okay.
The head covering goes to the floor for two reasons. Culturally. Culturally, we all had spoons in it.
Nice.
But Portia laughs, delighted. She looks around, her eyes alight with eager curiosity. Have you seen the seals yet? Your brother got trapped under one.
I can't believe this place! Just look at all the colors! Oh my god!
I know I haven't spoken to you at all or even said hi, but I do want to say, you do know that we're both imminently dead, right? So I appreciate that you're really excited to be here, and I support you as your friend. But I don't have a body, and I'm kind of dead.
Like, I'm dead. He's just unconscious.
He's unconscious.
So he's brain dead.
And sort of in one of those, brain dead comas. It's fine.
Julian, I'm sorry?
Excuse me? Who are you calling brain dead? Your body.
Oi!
Wouldn't that medically be correct? I've been paying attention. Remember how I said that Astros did the vaguest mention of something off in the distance and I picked it up like a sponge? That's me! All right.
Oh, God, they better be careful with what I tell you.
It's okay. I remember all those tools, exactly what you told me the names of them.
Brilliant. This is the speculum.
This one's a bone saw!
Bone saw!
For sawing bones, I got it. All right. She squirms free of the hug and goes skipping across the sand. Not too far, Portia! We have to be here when Asra gets back.
I know, but just look at all of this. When Asra said it was a magic world.
I don't even know what palm trees are.
Oh my god, giant grass weeds.
Yay, giant grass weed.
I mean, I knew it was going to be amazing, but it's amazing.
You know what? Forget that thing I said about my life being in peril and everything else. I'm sure Asra knows his timing, and I trust him implicitly, and I'm going to run off and play with you. And maybe speak. She flings her arms wide, taking in the multi-hued ocean and the glittering clouds gathering in the sky.
You know, we didn't get a chance to explore this realm earlier, nerd. Oh my god.
So I get to
Are you
speak
going
now?
to set up to do another premium scene?
Oh my god, with both of them here and waiting for Asra and not knowing the timetable?
Why don't we go poke around just a bit? Just while we're here.
The four of us? That would be great. I would love the four of us to go wander around and hang out together and be ready for Asra.
And...
Him, right, the four of us, right, of course. I glance back at the door Asra left. It's large enough to be clearly visible as long as we stay on the beach.
That's all you care about? Not the fact that your timetable has been completely fucked and everyone is showing up through the door at a rate that should be, like, alarming?
Like breakneck? Also going, again, why wouldn't you want to see your other friends? We've said nothing about it's so good to see you, hello, anything like... Nerd is so quiet, I'm almost going, are you going like super introspective at this moment? Like, I feel like they just forgot to write nerd dialogue here because it's not about your MC.
Right.
I feel like that's what that is. Also trying to balance characters in a room that a lot of authors have trouble with, getting all of them to sort of speak in a way that would actually mirror real conversation and interaction, which can be very awkward.
Oh, yeah.
I say, but I was like, the fact that we're so quiet almost makes me go, nerd, have you gone super introspective or like really damn quietly nostalgic? Like, these are people that I've just met, but I care about really deeply. And I'm so excited they're here to help. But if this doesn't go well, I'll never see them again. Mm-hmm. Because that really is like sort of the life flashing before your eyes. Your recent life is made of nothing but Julian, Mazelinka, Pasha, and Astra with, a tiny little sprinkling of other people. I mean, and so it's like, that's basically an array of what you're about to lose if this doesn't work.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's pretty pressing.
That's the best reason I have for why Nerd's so quiet.
Come on, slowpokes!
So you're inviting both of us, so it's all of us. She's already at the water's edge, Julian hot on her heels. Overhead, the clouds are beginning to gather, dark and heavy, with the promise of rain, and stars through the clouds, which I love.
You always did love the beach, Pasha. Remember all the sandcastles we built?
I wonder if you could build them with the blue moon sand.
Yeah, and I remember a certain gangly teenager knocking them all down. God, why the hell do you get so tall? I feel like I should bite your kneecaps off. At least bring it down to my size for once. You'd be like, it'd take more than just my kneecaps, Pasha, in order to be able to get down to your size. You're like the size of a snail.
God, you're so tiny.
You're so tall.
I love siblings. Next he's going to be saying I have to lay on the ground to get down to your height. Come on, down to my level, huh? I'd have to lay in the sun to be down to your level.
And you know me, my nose is so big, even it wouldn't be able to save me from breathing through all that sand.
Oh, God. All right.
Aha! I suppose I imagined you knocking them down with me.
I love that. That's a beautiful jab.
Me? I would never. Just like I never did this!
Does she shove him in the water? I need to know. Quick as a striking snake, Portia splashes seawater. Oh, I wanted her to shove him into the water.
I did too. Screw that. Knock him over.
At Julian, leaving him sputtering. Okay, I'm standing like her.
Portia fucking like WWE fucking elbow flings him.
Yeah. Oh, she just like grabs him around the waist like and just charge towards you, football quarterback style, hit you in the hips and throw both of us into the waves. Like this. Pow! And they just rise into the air. Julian, slow motion, and just into the water. KO!
Like double KO.
Yeah, destroy.
Wasted.
So I guess there is no choice here, which is interesting. I just say, but also I'm imagining her. She's running towards the sea, and then she keeps running. I guess she stops to look back and talk to him, and then like she must have been reasonably deep into the water with her feet to be able to reach down and splash him.
He's like, and drowned too.
Because I've been, you're so short, you can't even walk up to the tide. Kind of thing.
Portia, you get down here, and I will eat every single one of your toes, you hairy giant.
I was just like, but I was like, to be able, so I've spent some time on the beach, and the thing is unless you're like at least 6 inches in the water, and more likely 10 to 12, you're not going to be able to reach down and get any kind of a splash on someone. It's going to be a bare, like, trinkling mist of water. So both of them, like, either
we have a Californian who's very judgy.
I am a Californian. I was born there. And remember, it was the poor part of Southern California. I was like, but I was born there, and I did get to go to the ocean, and I got to go to La Jolla Cove, which is one of the most famous ones down there, and like the various other like places. They're free beaches, even if they're famous. I was gonna say, and the thing is like, the water's very thin until you get,
You really do have to get down further, because one of the things they talk about of what makes a nice beach is that it's big sandbars. And sandbars, the sand that you're looking at tends to extend quite a distance, because if it's super rocky, people don't tend to like it in the water because it hurts your feet when you go walk out there, and it's
also
not as much fun.
Knocks you into the rocks.
Hell yeah.
The tide does.
It's really dangerous.
I was gonna say, but the thing is like, yeah, you can't get a good quick handful of water or a couple or like both hands full of water unless the water's fairly deep.
My favorite thing is this is the hill you want to die on.
It is. It's okay. All right.
All right.
Striking snake leaves him sputtering.
Now you've done it, Pasha.
He dives after her, only to land face first in the water when she leaps back out of the way. If we don't,
she's like, your height literally did nothing for you.
So
Jack in the giant beanstalk.
Are we gonna get a choice to join them or not?
This feels weird.
This is super weird. I look to make sure the door's right there.
And then
He invites me, and then I just stay there and watch them. Did I make a choice without choosing? Like,
no, we haven't picked anything.
No, but I mean, like, did Nerd make a choice without us getting a choice?
I have
like,
no
that's
idea.
Weird. I back out of the way.
Because this feels like we should be making a choice at this point.
But he tackles her knees, and she topples into the water, whooping with laughter. Mazelinka tisks fondly, watching Julian and Portia splash in the surf. I watch them in a sort of deep, dissociative haze, going, I will lose all of this if I don't get my body back. And I've just got all of this. But I'm also really glad that they'll get to have and keep this. But if we don't stop the devil, they might all die.
That would be great.
So watching this scene is a little bit dark for me, even as it's supposed to be really happy, which is why I'm stuck in indecision and didn't answer his question at all, I assume.
Yeah, probably. That would make sense to me.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. You did that when you were knee-high to me.
I was never that small.
I was never. When you were crawling, you were.
How long did that last?
Yeah, not long enough. You were a terror.
Portia, I think it lasted quite long enough, actually.
They've been getting into trouble ever since they were big enough to get tangled around my ankles. See, I told you.
Tangled around your ankles. We were snakes! Yeah! We are lovely, beautiful unicorns!
Okay, so what you have to know is that unicorns have very long legs, and when they fall over, they get tangled around my ankles.
And also beautiful hair!
Which also gets tangled around my ankles.
Yeah, but you liked it!
Yeah, well, it's fine.
Yeah, you get over here, I break your hand, okay?
I'm still trying to convince you to grow your hair out.
Do it!
Do it! Pasha, you have amazing hair. Keep it growing.
Do it!
All right. Tangled around my ankles. I blink, surprised. I knew Mazelinka had known them for a long time, but that long?
I mean, considering the stereotype, I'm sorry, she read heavily as, I have been here with you forever.
As one of the grandmothers that was their grandmother.
Yeah.
But we've never had that confirmed on screen, have we?
I don't think so, but I thought actually Portia
I thought it actually had been pointed out, but we actually went, yes, we knew she was grandma.
Yeah.
I thought it was actually confirmed already.
Yeah, I thought it was too. This is weird.
Well, I mean, some grandmas don't know their grandkids, so she could say not that long. Maybe we assumed that they didn't meet their grandma right away.
I don't know. I thought they didn't.
How did you meet them?
Or
stay quiet. Well, I mean, I didn't even follow them over to where they were. So did she stay with me and they're hooting and hollering over there?
Mm-hmm. So we didn't go with the whole.
Okay, I thought we've already established that she's one of their grandmas.
I did too.
So I need to know, how did you meet them? Like, with Nerd, I feel like it would be a sort of vague, like zoned out asking the question of, I've just realized that me as the character, for whatever reason, has been told, I don't know how you know them. So in this haze that I'm in, how did you meet them? I think that sounds reasonable.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable, but here's the thing.
We
are right dead on near the end of this.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this up. We're going to find out where that scene ends.
Yes.
And then we're going to come back and do this in the next episode.
Yes, so apologize for going just a little bit short, but thank you very much for being here with us anyway, guys. It's really fun, and it's also interesting. We really do have a great time with you, but if you like the things that we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also share our videos if you're having a good time. Please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi and our Patreon. We got the links in the description down below, and I have been Scandal.
And I'm going to giggle for a second because this is the second premium scene we've been offered with Mazelinka. And given what the context of the regular premium scenes are, I still think that's hilarious. We're trying to date Mazelinka. It's okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have been Lies. And it was great playing with you. Bye!